The year marches on, and the big news this month was obviously the announcement that Journey's End was sent to Microsoft and Sony as of August the 25th. And so while those updates percolate through the Xbox and PlayStation approval processes, your guess is as good as Relogic's as to when exactly the 1.4 patch will arrive for those two systems. But this video is all about the August State of the Game news update, so let's begin with some words from Relogic's well-known spokesperson, Loki. Greetings, Terrarians. It's back to school time for those of you still in school, and for everyone else, it's the dog days of summer, as we look forward to cooler temperatures of what will hopefully be an amazing fall season. One thing we know for certain is that the last few months of 2021 will see a lot of exciting happenings for Terraria. We have lots of juicy news across the board this month, so let's not waste any more time chatting. And they begin this month with some more Steam Workshop news. The level of quality and quantity on the Terraria Steam Workshop just continues to climb. Over 20,000 packs and worlds so far, which is just insane. If you have not checked out the workshop yet, what are you waiting for? Our lineup of developers' choice picks this time are great in their simplicity and focus on specifics. They have a clear goal and accomplish it well. We hope you enjoy these as much as we do. So, what made the list this month? Well, just two. So they were quite selective, but this selection process is a marathon, not a race, so if they haven't chosen one of your favorites, not to worry, it might be next month. First one is NPC Happiness Helper by Jawson. The next one is Strange Pets and Summons by, well, this person. And they concluded with some words on Relogic's future plans. What else is going on? Game jams keep on jamming on. We finished up our first jam project and are off onto another very different experiment at this time. The entire process has been a lot of fun and immensely helpful towards exploring ideas, building skills, and improving on how we work together. All of these things will pay huge dividends down the road. So for now, we will have to just continue to ask for your patience and trust in our process as we continue our own journey towards whatever lies ahead. So they're pretty non-committal on what their future holds, which is fine. Anyone who's been following things like the long-awaited Hollow Knight sequel, Silksong, surely know that small development studios like Relogic or Team Cherry take a lot of time to create their work, and so patience is definitely a virtue when it comes to being a fan of their games, but I do like that they're saying they're trying new and experimental things. That's promising. And now onto a quick final word about Tmod Loader. Hello everyone. As we shared previously, the Tmod Loader 1.4 Alpha is out now. You can click the link below to find out more. Do keep in mind that this alpha is primarily intended for developers as an audience, so play around with it at your own risk. As always, you can keep track of the current progress and such more in real time at Tmod Loader. But note that the completion percentage doesn't mean anything because issues and PRs don't have weights. And that was largely Greek to me, so I can't really interpret everything that's there, but if you're into this sort of thing, maybe it makes sense to you. And that was it in regard to PC development news. As mentioned earlier, the big news this month really is focused on the consoles. And so speaking of consoles, let's just go ahead and seg into that. As far as the three major consoles, the Switch, the Xbox, and the PlayStation, here's what they had to say. Greetings, Terrarians. August 25th was yesterday, and what a day it was. Why, you ask? Well, yesterday, we officially pressed the submission buttons for Terraria Journey's End on PlayStation and Xbox. Now we invite all of you to anxiously wait on Sony and Microsoft to complete their review process, after which we will be ready to turn this amazing update over to all of you. We wish we could be more exact and give you a launch date. However, the review process is not all that predictable in terms of how long it takes, what might need to be addressed, etc. in each submission. Rest assured that when we hear something, we'll let everyone know just as soon as we can. This is the final stretch, folks. Thanks so much for your patience thus far. And that wasn't it. They did share a couple of screenshots of Journey's End running on the consoles, beginning with this one, with the caption of "Performance checking with Pumpkin Moon? Child's play. Let's add in a destroyer." And so it's pretty obvious from this screenshot that they're really giving the system a run for its money in terms of what it can handle on the screen, and I assume it went well. We can't really tell from the screenshot. And then moving along, screenshot number 2 with the caption, "Okay, sure, but now do it in split screen. Seriously, do not try this at home, kids." And so that, obviously, being in split screen is even more demanding on the system. So if that's running at any kind of acceptable frame rate, very impressive. But they did also share 2 Nintendo Switch specific images for those Nintendo Terrarians who are eager to see some sort of progress on the Switch front. And first, I'll say what they wrote. "Work is officially underway on bringing the awesomeness of Journey's End to Nintendo Switch. We do not have an exact time to give you just yet, but here's a screenshot of Zenith doing its thing on Switch. Once we get a bit deeper in, we'll have an update on timing for you, so stay tuned." And the second image is more of a proof of life photo, isn't it? It's all good news, of course, but really it's just one screen as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I'm missing something. At any rate, on to mobile news. Hello everyone. Hang in there, our mobile friends. Your time in the spotlight will come again soon enough. As you will see above, we are getting ever closer to that console release, after which we will be entering the era of parity, where we are going to be pushing for a world where all Terrarians are on the same version. We've also been made aware of some issues impacting some players in regards to Android 11. The team will be looking into this shortly and will get any needed fixes out just as soon as possible. And that was it. And so, much like the PC edition of Terraria, the mobile edition is kind of at a standstill, at least until the console versions catch up. And that's when things will really get interesting. They've still got to figure out whether or not they can even support crossplay, but once every edition is at parity, meaning at the same patch, they've said they're going to try it, so fingers crossed. As for the rest of the August State of the Game update, well, I'll include a link below if you want to see what else is left behind. I'm not going to cover news about some cool new merchandise that they've added. You can see that by clicking the link. You know, the picture is more valuable than anything I can say. And there was also some community news, including a meme contest. So if you're into that sort of thing, check out the link below and scroll through to your heart's content. At any rate, that's it for the August update. Stay healthy, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.